Oh, this BGM is so loud. Hi. That is how I feel today. I really should not be streaming today, but yeah, I'm bored. Being sick is really boring. So, but as you can tell, my throat, it ain't it, brother. It ain't it, brother. I feel so shitty right now by now. I don't know how I got it. Like, I guess I was like, I don't know, how do you get like a throat infection? Is it contagious? Did I get it from kissing your mom? Like, where do you get it from, you know? You have to go too long if it doesn't make you feel good. I'm gonna cancel tomorrow probably, and then today is also already gonna be short because of there's like required material. I don't know, I feel like I'm teaching a lecture. But it probably won't be long today anyways, but probably that. Oh, well, tell your mom to stop being such a sick freak so I don't have to get sick from her. I tested for COVID this morning and it was negative, so I don't think I have COVID. Ha. Wait, body fluid I thought, wait, what? I have like a throat infection, chat. Isn't that like a virus or something? Can you get that from other people? You can get throat infections from other people? What? COVID might still show after a few days. Yeah, I'm gonna test tomorrow, but I don't know. When I got COVID like a year and a half ago or something. When I got COVID, I couldn't speak. So I can still speak right now, but never heard of a... No, it's not a cough. I know what I have. It's literally just a throat infection. Except for, I mean, I'm blowing my nose a lot, which normally if I have a throat infection, I don't normally have to blow my nose, but it feels kind of like a standard throat infection other than that. I don't have a fever or anything. It's just my throat is really bad. Man. Like, I streamed yesterday and it was fine. Allergy? Oh, it's definitely not allergies. I've had throat infections like this before. Actually, I'm quite prone to them, not gonna lie. I used to get them a lot more when I was younger. Like every winter. But try to stay away from cold drinks. I do be drinking kind of cold water right now. But more like room temperature. It's not like cold, but like I literally streamed yesterday and it was fine. Why? Why? I woke up at like 7 a.m. this morning because it hurt so bad I couldn't sleep any longer. So there's that. COVID takes 3 to 5 days to develop some symptoms. Well, that means I got it 3 to 5 days ago if I have it. Otherwise, like, why am I getting fucking one guide about medicine right now? Are you a doctor? You a fucking doctor? You're fucking stupid. That's early for you. Yeah, it is. I wish I could sleep in, but it hurts so bad. Again. I guess I just have to wait it out. I'm so annoyed. Hopefully I can talk by 3D. Wait, I need to blow my nose again. Sure, want to talk? Just play Hades. I was playing Hades before this, but yeah, I'll talk. I'll yap. Hold on. Normally when I have a throat infection, I don't need to blow my nose as often, but don't mute if you're sick. Do I sound different? I just sound tired, I think. Hello, Asa. Hi. I had to turn on my microphone because I was so quiet. I'll feel better soon. I hope so too. I can't. What am I gonna do? Cancel my 3D stream? I don't wanna. So, down mellow. I want to talk high energy, but I was advised against it. So, fuck my life. Fuck my life right now. Be too far stuff if it hurts. It's okay. I know my limit. I'll fuck off if I need to. I even didn't go rock climbing this morning because boycott the stream if you're sick. I'll just do it muted the entire time. I'll just stream muted. But I was going to rock climb this morning, and I didn't go because I felt so bad. And that's how you know it's bad, because I like fucking like fucked up my ankle and I still went before. Because thank you for your super. Yes, throat infections can be spread by virus. Bacteria are contagious and can spread easily to others. Germs are released into the air when an infected person talks, coughs, or sneezes. Really? But no one else in my family is sick right now. It's just me. It's just me. I've been eating the same food and eating with them and sharing food, so I don't know. I don't know. That's how I feel. To go cough on them. I'll try it later. Yeah. I'm worried because I have plans next week, chat. Remember I told you I'm taking a streaming break? What if I can't go because I'm sick? Because or else they get super again. Others can then breathe in the germ and pick them up by touching them. Germs remain in the air or surface for hours depending on the day. Depending on the virus or bacteria. Oh, we do got our doctor in here. Also, my alert is overlapping chat today. Where's it? It will put you here. Yeah. Huh. A symptomatic or sick person at the gym. Well, I went out a lot recently, but I thought I actually got sick because I told you, remember, I went to the park and it was super cold. And then I was like, it's fucking cold, and then I went home. I thought I got sick based off that. I don't know. Science, am I right? What was I gonna say? What else? I forgot. So mellow sick Issa teaches you about stuff. I want to yap at full potential, but you know, at least I can talk about climbing even though I didn't go climbing today. Okay. Rock climbing. Wait, I want to complain more though. I want to complain more. I thought I had something to complain about. I just don't remember. What am I gonna complain about? Man, I'm so sad I couldn't go climb this morning. And that's just how I feel right now. What I want to play Fortnite, but I can't play Fortnite with people because I can't do comms. Plenty of Dayquil and NyQuil, but that doesn't help with throat infection. Like, I need to drink. Oh, you know what I should do after this? I should go take that cough syrup, but I think it's expired, so I don't think I should take it. But like, I don't care about getting better. Like, I only want my throat to stop hurting. Like, if I was still sick but the throat wasn't in pain, I wouldn't care. It's just painful, and I don't like being in pain. Yeah, I forgot what specifically I was gonna complain about. Yellow, how goes eating rocks? I don't recommend it. Maybe you'll end up sick like me. Ricola. I've been taking a variety of stuff. No. Like, no. What am I talking about? But I have been taking some stuff. I don't know the efficacy of it though. Efficacy? What the fuck? Dude, I'd just be yapping. I would be saying words. I was thinking of seadogs for 4 months. It's been so long since I've gone rock climbing. There are no good places near me in southern Alabama. Just go touch the real rocks. It's true though. I mean, outdoor bouldering and indoor bouldering is really different, but there's, I believe, if there's a rock, there's a way. You know, I walk by trees sometimes and I look at it and I'm like, if I had my climbing shoes on me, I could climb this tree. Yeah. Okay. Yapping time. Hello, welcome. I have my glasses today, so I guess I really am like a professor. Welcome to Intro to Rock Climbing. Pog! Wow! Isa, that's so cool. Poggers climb a building. You're saying that, but there's actually a video. I forgot what his name is. He's like the best climber in the world right now. He climbed like a skyscraper that's like 20 stories tall recently. He made a video about it. Oh, I should have put that in here. I feel like a good way to get into climbing is to watch like climbing YouTube videos because they're like interesting. He said that's so cool, Poggers. Yeah, I hope you enjoy my 20-ish slide show. But I should have put that. Maybe we'll talk about it at the end. I only watch like a few climbing channels though. Like it gives you a severe mental illness, and then like maybe you don't need your brain to be filled with climbing all the time. I thought about climbing less before I watched those videos, and now my entire watch later list is climbing. But it's really hard to watch climbing videos because when you watch climbing videos, you have to pay attention to the video because they're like doing stuff. It's not like listening to a stream, you know? Like, I can't just, like, watch climbing videos in the background. Like, I have to lock in. Like, I literally sit there and I have, like, yell at my computer. I will literally yell at my computer. But, okay. So, here's my disclaimer. I mean, there's gonna be many disclaimers, but into rock climbing, this one is you. Look, it's you. You don't actually climb with helmets. I don't know why this illustration has a helmet. People don't climb with helmets, you know? ADHD brain go burr. Nuh-uh. You should stream your Everest climb. Yeah, I'll take my $10,000 IRL streaming backpack that I have. Have you watched a climbing video by someone worse than you? No, I guess not. I don't know. Wait, why though? Okay. So, we're too cool for helmets. Well, I think you only need helmets if you go outdoor climbing. But even a lot of outdoor climbers don't use helmets because, like, if you're dropped on your head from a certain height, you know, like, the helmet's not gonna save you. I think that's why. Okay. So, today I will be simplifying a lot of stuff. So if you are like, you're only gonna fall once. No, you fall a lot of times, but I guess that is the last fall. You know, the last fall of your life. But I will make I will be making it simpler, I think, because so if you're like an actual rock climber, you might be like, Issa, this is so boring. But the intended is for people who have never rock climbed before. So for you guys. So wait, what's a rock? you and I yap too hard. So there's a lot of terminology in rock climbing, and I don't even know all the terminology because it's not really relevant. Like sometimes, like, chat, every move in rock climbing has a name. Like if you do something cool, like there's names for every move. Like I don't know if that's true of other sports. Like, is there a name for every single type of fucking kick in soccer? Like I don't know. Or football, whatever, if you're non-US or whatever shit. Like, but so there's literally a name for every move, and if I told you that, then you would be overwhelmed with all the information, and most of it is like not really relevant. Well, I mean, it is cool to know when you're like into it, but you do not need to. It is? Oh, there is? Yeah, so I put some stuff, but only the stuff you actually need to know if you're a complete noob. So if you are actually someone who already rock climbed before, I am sorry if I am not being too specific for you. But yeah, get bonked. This is me explaining it to you guys because I feel like you guys have significant brain damage. So if I go too ham, when you're gonna make your own Issa move, did you know, like, I could actually name like a climb. Ow, what do you mean? I didn't drop shit. Hello, just popping in to say hello because it's late here. Good night, have a nice rest. So if you do outdoor climbing, outdoor bouldering, you can, when you make a climb, like obviously there's no like climbs outside. People just make them up on rocks. They just find some fucking rock and then they climb that shit and then they make it up. And when you do, and when you finish it, you have the right to name it. So you can name the climb whatever the fuck you want. Like, I could literally name the climb SS Issa, or I could name it like Sea Dog Pissin' Here, or something really stupid. I could name it whatever the hell I want. And there's like some really weird outdoor climb names. I can't think of any off the top of my head because I don't really outdoor climb very much, but or at all really. I don't do it, but sometimes I watch people do. Yeah. If you're the first to climb it, well, it's you're making up the route, the path for the climb. So you have the right to name it. Yeah. The brain damage is why we're here. Okay, climb to Mount Yowie. Wait, I want the climb to be named Mount Yowie. That's a sick name. Wait, that sounds like a great name. Okay. So I kind of mentioned it just now, but first we're gonna go over the different types of rock climbing. So you do not need to remember most of this. Most of this is just yapping. Types of rock climbing. Okay, we got there's like 4 types. But the focus is indoor bouldering for today because I think that's the most accessible, I guess, I would say. Oh my god, my nose. Okay, so we got indoor bouldering. This is where you go to a gym and then they set boulders on the wall. And then there's like a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna be talking mainly about this one, but you can outdoor boulder. This is like what happened before gyms existed. And I didn't know this for a while, but actually rock climbing gyms were only popularized like semi-recently. Like if you went climbing like 30 years ago, I don't think gyms existed. So a lot of it is very recent and it's actually really interesting. Yeah, like some of the people who invented stuff for the climbing gym are still alive. So that guy's Issa, yeah. I can't believe I doxed myself in my presentation. So bouldering usually is a shorter route, so there's no rope. So if you fall, you won't hurt yourself. I mean, theoretically. My friend did break her leg once. Bouldering. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but yeah, my friend did break her leg the second time she ever went bouldering, but I would say skill issue. Didn't you hurt your ankle once? Yes, I did. I also did hurt myself multiple times bouldering, but if you like, you know, it's fine. It's fine. You'll live. But the other, so these are like short, like, okay, so we're gonna use a penis metaphor, okay? These are micro penis climbs because they're very small. They're usually just smaller, and then they take more effort to finish. And yeah, and then these ones are monster cocks because they're really, really long, and then it takes a lot of endurance. No, I'm staring at me. What did I do? Okay, but am I wrong? Out of all examples, what? Think of a better example. I can't think of one. Thanks for putting it in terms we can understand. Yeah. So I think most of you guys would relate to a micro penis, you know. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys could understand it. Yeah. So this is like the bad dragon of rock climbing. They're like really long. Okay? Usually. Like it takes a lot more time to climb it. So normally a top rope or a lead is like 3 to 4 times the length of how long it would take you to boulder something. And then you need to have more endurance. But there's 2... Wait, hold on. I need to cough again. There could be a climbing wall with bad dragons as handholds. There's lots of weird holds at the climbing gym. I'm like, oh, look, it's the pussy lip one. Oh, look, it's the fingering one. Those ones look like boobs. So, you know, I would not be surprised. I've seen a climbing gym that set something with the Xbox logo. So, Lamau, why do you have this on your brain? I brain rot. The what? What do you mean? She's right. Exactly. Don't shoot the messenger. It's not my fault that I'm right. Okay. So if you are interested, for example, I have friends who are very scared of bouldering because they think it's more dangerous to jump, which it can be, but if you're safe, you won't hurt yourself. If you feel like, oh, I need a rope to feel safe, you could do one of these 2 options, but keep in mind that means that you're gonna have to go with a partner. You can sometimes find people at the gym to partner with. Like if you go to specific gyms, they might be like, oh, paging for a top roping partner or something like that. But most of the time you probably would go with a buddy or something. So that's why I don't recommend this one for you guys. I don't like top roping or doing rope climbs because it's really tall and I'm kind of afraid of heights. And I don't really trust the rope that much. So yeah. You're saying you're antisocial? I've gone rope climbing, but I don't really like it as much. It's not, it's harder in some ways. So lowest hanging fruit. Yeah, got him. Okay, so here's the difference between these two. So you would probably top rope because it's easier. You can't top rope because we're not top. No, I believe in you. I believe in you. You're gonna be fingering the holes on the wall. It's good experience. I like top rope, but it's so tiring. No, yeah, like if you top rope, you can only do like 3 to 5 for the whole session. But if I boulder, I can do like 12 boulders, you know? Like, come on, make the math. But we're gonna go into more detail about this, but the difference for top roping is basically there's a belay at the top that your rope goes through. So if you fall, it's gonna slow you down. And then leading is the same, but there's no belay at the top, but these things on the side will catch you if you fall, but you have to put your rope through them. It's just a pain. I don't know how to lead climb, by the way. I don't know how to. It's hard. You have to learn some stuff. So yeah. Had a hard time trusting another person to catch me if I fell. Yeah, it's like, because sometimes when people are doing this, they might not pay attention very well and it could be dangerous for you. Auto belay is even harder. Oh, I mean, most gyms don't have auto belay unless it's for speed climbing because it's kind of ass. Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit more about outdoor bouldering. I'm actually very interested in outdoor bouldering, but I haven't had the chance to do it yet. And then there's one main reason for this. Hold on, I clicked the thing and it didn't switch. Okay, outdoor bouldering is really expensive. It's like super expensive. I mean, I guess you could go out and then rock climb and then not bring pads, but that means if you fall, you eat shit and die. You eat shit and fucking die. So, okay, basically this is called a crash pad. They're portable pads, and when people go outdoor climbing, they hike out like 2 hours, and then they have like 3 packs of this shit on them, and it's like, what the fuck? Little baby doesn't want to break her back in the woods. I want my back broken in a different way. I mean, what? So yeah. And if you rock climb, you fall all the time. So you really should bring crash pads. Like the only exception to this is if, for example, you're rock climbing at the beach. Because if you rock climb at the beach, you can fall on the sand and you might not hurt yourself. But yeah, bro, look at the prices. $400, $200, and you're not gonna be getting just one. It's gonna be like, you should take like three or more probably. So like that's easily like $1,000. Like it's so expensive. There's so much gear. So gotta go indoor bouldering, you know? Hi LB. Imagine how many V-Bucks you can buy with that money. You can work with 2 if you have a spot. I see. Yeah. I've never gone outdoor rock climbing. I really want to. I don't know. I think if I did, I would probably have to go with people who had it or to rent it from a place. I don't know. That's not really doable where I live. So, budget option and buy an inflatable pool float. I don't know about that one, brother. I don't know. Gotta stay safe, you know. Okay. So, we're gonna talk more about top roping and lead climbing. So, fun fact, top roping isn't a sport. So, you know, if you see people like climbing with a rope at the Olympics, because rock climbing is a sport at the Olympics, they will usually lead climb. And the reason for this is because when you get the rope and it goes through the top, the way it does with top roping, people say it makes it a little easier. They're like, oh, like it's kind of like assisting you going up. So you can only like lead climb as a sport. But to top rope, is this making sense? I feel like this is a lot of information for you guys. This is a lot of information. But yeah, I also can't lead climb. I mentioned this before. Yeah. It's definitely easier because there's always tension at the top of the rope. Yeah. It makes you a little lighter, I think. So you can jump around more, I guess. So, you know, there's gonna be a dude at the bottom and he's got this thing. And then if you were to try to learn top roping or lead climbing, you do have to get certified at most gyms. So they have to make sure you're not gonna eat shit and fucking die. So you probably will need to tie a figure 8 knot, which is how you tie into the harness. And you also have to learn how to belay, which is what this thing is. So the guy at the bottom is like, except for this guy is also gonna be you, because you gotta switch off. So you gotta learn how to do these two things. So that's why I'm saying like I would suggest bouldering first, because you don't have to learn all this technical shit. It's just like, what the fuck is this? You know? Dude at the bottom with the thing time. Why are you warping my words? You know what I meant. I didn't mean that at all. Okay, so the TLDR that you need to take away from all of this is indoor bouldering based. Everything else fucking sucks. Yeah, you know, I'm sure some people will fight me. They're gonna fight me on this one, but that's how I feel. Okay, you know, let me prep the thing for my other bit. Okay, no spoilers. It'll come up soon. Cries. I'm scared. What do you mean? Why are you scared? I just had to go get something. Okay. There's two more things. What was the noise? What? What noise? I'm gaslighting. You didn't hear anything? Okay, here's what you need if you want to go rock climbing. You need climbing shoes. They're different from regular shoes, and they have hard tips. And like specific type of rubber sole that will keep you on the wall better. You do need chalk. Here to clank. Oh yeah, that was me pulling the dick cage out of my climbing bag, you know. I keep that thing on me. So mature. I'm always been so mature. You also have to have the ability to not rage after eating shit 10 times in a row, because you're gonna fall a lot and it's very frustrating and climbing hard. So you need to not give up. Basically, you have to not bitch and moan. If you're like, this is too hard, I'm gonna never come here again, you probably won't climb very much. But yeah, for chalk and climbing shoes, you don't need to buy it. You don't need to buy it in advance. Most gyms will let you rent it, so they all have beginner material. But I want you to keep in mind that the climbing shoes that they have at the gym kind of suck. So if you climb a few times, like, you know, you go for like a month or something, and you're like, wow, I really like this, I would really consider getting your own shoes, and you should try them on too to see what kind of shoes you like, because a lot of climbing shoes are really uncomfortable. So when you climb, you use the hard tips of your shoes. Yeah, it's just the tip. Exactly. You're gonna get a lot of tip action if you rock climb. Why do I need chalk? I don't want to draw at the climbing gym. Don't you want to jump as close to the ceiling as possible and place a fat fucking handprint? They're everywhere at the gym. And then here's my advice in general for how to get into it, because I think it's very what do you call it? It can be very intimidating, but rock climbing fun, and people are nice, and you don't need to socialize. You can just go climb with your AirPods in. A lot of people do that too. But if you have a friend or an acquaintance or your cousin or your mother, take them. Go with someone else so you can laugh about the fact that you ate shit on the floor. When I rent a friend, oh, good question. You know, you could probably rent it by paying money to go to a beginner's class, because there'll be a teacher and the teacher will be forced to talk to you. And it's also good because you might meet someone around your skill level and you can go climb together maybe if you get along. So you can always go to a class. I've never gone to a climbing class though, so eat shit, chat. I didn't need to rent one. I've actually gone climbing with my mom. I wanna take my dad rock climbing because he seems really interested in it, but I feel like he's gonna get scared because sometimes I show them videos of me climbing and I fall from like the top of the wall and I eat shit on the floor, and they seem really worried for my well-being. So am I allowed to seduce the teacher? If they're sexy, I think go for it. Hopefully they're legal too. I don't know. You always have to double check. So And the other thing is, you could just go and you can talk to people there. I literally don't follow my own advice, but people at the climbing gym are really friendly. If your social anxiety is better than mine, I recommend it. Sometimes I go to the gym and people talk to me and I start freaking it. I start freaking it really hard, and I was like, oh god, that guy is just like yapping at me. And then I realized he's yapping at everyone. This guy's just like a social guy, and he's just walking around the gym and just randomly chatting up people. I'm like, damn, you're built different, not gonna lie. Legal by training license. You know, if you can watch streams in jail, I'll see you there. Yapping is fun. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, ah! At the climbing gym, I'm like, oh, don't talk to me. I get nervous. I'm a very nervous person. So, upcoming. Chat, can you guess what I have put in the slide for you guys? Can you guess? You would never believe what it is. Keys. It's not Yowie. What the fuck? Keys. Yippee. Yay! I feel like my keys are different than the last time I jingled it. I actually really need to switch my keychain because it's getting really dirty. And I also have my climbing gym membership card on here. It's like this. I can't tap it. Here, let me just beat the microphone with it. Okay, that kind of worked, you know. Keys, yay! Okay, you guys locked in. You guys ready to lock in? You weren't paying attention, but now you are, right? Now you are because of the keys. So, why should you get into climbing? I think there are 3 reasons why you should, and pictured on the side is the fucking climbing anime. I watched like 2 episodes of it. It's kind of dog shit, not gonna lie, but it's also kind of cool. You know, weebs fucking love climbing. Like, climbing is so popular in Japan. There are like hella climbing gyms in Japan. Like, I think people probably climb at school. Japan is like the best at climbing in general. Like, they always have so many people in the Olympics and like competing and shit. Like, they're cracked. Yeah, Japan is a powerhouse in the climbing scene. Yeah, all of the climbing gyms apparently are much harder than at least the US gyms too. So yeah, can I look like her if I learn to climb? Yeah, you're gonna have the waist and the arms. You're definitely gonna get the arms actually, but so if you're a weeb, tap into your weebness and go rock climb. You know, it aligns with your interests. They don't have Alex Honnold. I don't know, man. Like, Alex Honnold is like, he's the free solo guy. Chat, if you don't know who that is, he climbs without the harness, and then he did like the hardest free solo climb, but he's not very good at indoor climbing, I think, because he's more like an outdoor dude, so it doesn't really transfer over. I don't think he competes. I don't believe so, but I'm not really sure. I don't really keep up too much with the sports scene. I watch a few YouTubers and that's it. Gonna go climb with an Issa cosplay. Send pics. Tomo Narasaki, my bouldering idol. Yeah, there's so many cool Japanese boulders. I forgot what her first name was, I believe, but yeah, she's so good. She's so good. Tried a women's final boulder. It was nasty. Yeah, basically. You hooked exactly what I liked about climbing. It's almost like solving a puzzle and you're part of the puzzle. It's tons of fun. Yeah. So the second thing is Aimori. Yeah, Aimori is so good at climbing, chat. She's like this Japanese girl. I think she's in her 20s. She's quite small. So I once watched a video of her at a competition, and I think she's like 4'11" or some shit. Like, she's fucking short as hell. And sometimes, chat, if you're really tall, it's easier to be better at climbing. And I was watching her eat shit over and over again on this climb because she was too short to fucking reach it. I was like, man, that must suck. But tech bros love climbing. Like, I swear to fucking God, there are hella tech bros at the climbing gym. And it's like problem solving. I guess it's like kind of similar to I don't know, some software shit. Like, I don't fucking know. But a lot of people say like climbing is like sports but problem solving, and it can be very technical and like something you think about a lot. So it's not like kick ball go burr. I don't know a lot about other sports, but it's more brain action. You can find yourself a rich tech bro. Yeah, chat, if you're looking for a rich tech bro to be your sugar daddy, you know, maybe they're into yaoi and maybe they're gonna be into you, and maybe you guys can be climbing buddies, and then you guys can have a climbing related wedding, and then it'll be super sick, and then you can cosplay Issa at your wedding. Oh god, my stream went down for 2 seconds. We good? I gotta leave work early and go to the gym and work on my problem. Yeah, exactly. They're always like climbing with their AirPods in and then responding to their meeting at the same time. Can I invite you to the wedding? Yeah, if you guys get married, you can ask me to record a video of being like, happy wedding. Sure. And I'll be like, go climb a V6 right now. But yeah, I also think if you go to the climbing gym, you can meet a lot of other nerds. Climbing, there's a couple types of climbing people. Like there's like the outdoorsy, like dude bro who's like jacked, and then he goes to the fucking Appalachian Mountains every weekend to like do a sick outdoor climb. But there's quite a lot of nerds at the climbing gym. I went to a climbing gym once, and then there was a group of guys, and they all had HoloLife pins on their backpack. It was all like HoloX, like Gen 5? That's Gen 5, right? They all had like HoloLife pins on their climbing bags. And the other time I went to the gym, and I literally heard people talking about fucking Factorio and Pal World. I think I told this conversation. Oh, it's Gen 6? My bad. Sorry, I'm a fake fan. Feel like I'm getting called out. There are nerds at the climbing gym. You can find people. You can find your people, I believe. But I went to the climbing gym once, and the people next to me, one of them was like, yeah, I didn't leave the house all weekend because I was playing Factorio. And then his friend was like, oh, you should try Pal World. It's the new hit game. So you can tell this was kind of recent, because I don't think Pal World is popular anymore. Have you talked about yaoi at the gym? No, but I have talked about a lot of fingering at the gym. It is not my fault that the holds look like this, okay? So yeah. You may be able to find people with similar interests. And also you would share the similar interest of climbing if you both like climbing. Okay. I feel like I should put keys in here. Here, I'll just shake it at you, but like, let me beat my microphone with my keys. Hopefully this doesn't damage it. I didn't put a key slide in, but... Ow. There, that's me beating you with my keys. I should have put a key slide here. Look Factorio, look Pal World, Hoggers. My rip microphone, it's fine, it survived. It survived, I just like caressed it to check if it was okay. My nose. Oh. Okay. Moving on. Okay, here's my background with climbing. I actually haven't been climbing for that long. I only started last year. I started climbing in like the middle of October, and I try to go like 2 to 3 times a week. I think that's probably enough for most people. Like 3 times is like a good week, but 2 times is like enough. If you go like once a week, you might struggle to improve, I guess, because the best way to get good at climbing is to climb more. I don't think you'll need to like do other kinds of exercise if you really lock into climbing. Like you won't need to like weightlift or go running or stuff. You just need to go to the climbing gym more. What made you start? My friend wanted to go, and she was like, I have this other friend, and our other friend is really good at climbing, so she can teach us. So we went as a group, and then that's what got me into it. Yeah. Going to the gym. Yeah, I think it's more fun than going to the gym though, because you get to touch colorful things and swing around, you know. Is it good for losing weight? I don't know. It's kind of like climbing is like burst exercise. So it's like doing like sprints basically, because you rest quite a lot in between them, and I think it's pretty good for building muscle mass. A lot of climbers are naturally very skinny, so it's kind of more of like, it's like, is swimming good for losing weight, or are all swimmers just skinny because it makes them good at it naturally? So I don't know if it's like necessarily good for losing weight, but I do sweat a lot, and I do think I built a lot of muscle mass from it. So yeah, sorry, it wasn't really an answer, but that's my opinion on it. Yeah. Yeah. So I started climbing like V0s and V1s, and then I did my first 2 V3s this weekend, so I was so happy. But it was kind of like, I feel like climbing scales exponentially. Like each level is exponentially harder. So the time it took from me to start climbing V1s to V2s and then V2s to V3s was like double the amount of time because it was like so much harder. It's one of those hobbies when you don't realize you're exercising, it's more of activity. Yeah, it's just super fun. So I feel like it's more like you're going and then you're exercising and you're happy. So I think it can motivate you to do a lot of exercise that way. Yeah, I actually used to have quite a bit of like chronic pain because I sit down all the time and I'm not usually a very active person, but climbing kind of has helped me get rid of some of my chronic pain. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk about a little bit of technical stuff now, so hopefully it will make sense to you guys. I tried to cut it down to the things I think are actually important if you've never climbed, so hopefully I won't overload you with too much information. Okay, diagram time. Okay, so pictured here is a rock climbing wall, and I stole this image off Google because they drew circles around stuff, which is what's important. So okay, we're gonna picture me. I'm a little sticksa. I'm right here. So this would be the start. Usually if you go to climbs, they have like a tag, or it will say the tag and then the grade, which we're gonna talk about later, which shows how hard the climb is, and that's where you're supposed to start. So you start with both of your hands here. You put your feet down here. It's kind of cut off. Not gonna lie. Oops, my bad. And then using all of the holds that are the same color, you climb up to the last one and you put both of your hands on the last one, and then you finish the climb. Yippee! But yeah, all of the nubs are called climbing holds. So you just go up. Sorry, this is such a horrible explanation. You just need to picture Stixa down here. She reaches up her arm and she puts her foot up or something, and then she reaches up again and she puts her foot up. And then she touches both of her hands on the last one, and then she does a sick backflip, and then she drops down. You have now done your first climb. Are these on the ceiling? No, they're not on the ceiling. They're on the walls. How colorblind friendly are the routes? I think it depends on the color of the hold. If they were like, for example, if you're like red-green colorblind, like you might be able to struggle to do that apart, but depends on the colors, I would say. Usually, sometimes, even if it's not the same color, the hold will be like the same-ish texture. So I think that's also something that's similar. Technically speaking, though, there's also walls with lights. So it's called like a moon board. Basically, you can plug in your phone and then pull up whatever climb you want on the board, so it lights up the holds that you're supposed to touch. And then there's also spay walls. Sorry, this is like getting too esoteric, but it's called a spay wall, and it's just like a bunch of fucking holds, and then you can climb whatever you want on it. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, even if you're not colorblind, sometimes you eat shit on the climb because you can't find the fucking feet, because you're looking up here and you're like, where the fuck am I supposed to put my foot? And you don't see it, and it's like right here, and you're like, bruh. Climbing wall USB plug. It's not USB. You use an app on your phone. You fucking idiot. You fucking boomer. You think we use USB in this day and age? It's app-based, baby. Okay, I think I covered most of that. I didn't even read my notes. But yeah, that's the diagram. Did that make sense? Did that make sense? I kind of just threw all the shit at the wall. But yeah, so there's handholds and footholds. They're not only one or the other. You can use them as both, because you probably put your foot here if you're going up. But yeah, you go, you touch this, you put your foot there, you put your hand. What did USB do to deserve that? USB, hey, actually, I don't think I feel strongly about USB or not USB, but app better, even if app sometime broken. Okay. Okay. So, it's very simple. You look at something with the same color and you're like, I'm gonna touch the ones with the same color, and I'm gonna reach the top of the wall, and then I'm gonna do a sick flip and I'm gonna come down. That's just what rock climbing is. Ah, my nose. But, so there's a couple other things on the wall that might confuse you. So the thing on the left is called a volume. Basically, people put shit on the wall to add shapes to the wall. And then you can put your feet and hands on them too, even if they're not marked for your climb. You just step on them or whatever the fuck. But if you have holds that look like they're like gray and they're like really nice, like this one, like you could put your whole ass hand in this. These aren't part of the climb. They're just to help you get down from the wall if it's really tall and hard to come down from. So don't use these when you're climbing up, or it won't count as like a finished climb. I mean, you can use it if you're like struggling, but it won't have count as if you finish the climb. Yeah. My nose. Hold on, I'm gonna mute. It'd be like cheating if you use the gray stuff. Yeah, basically. But it's not cheating if you use volumes, because they're supposed to be used. But these ones are not supposed to be used. Yeah. Go rock climb. Chat, go fucking rock climb. Go fucking rock climb. I want you to go rock climb. Go touch some rocks. Okay. If no one is looking. Yeah, I mean, you always can use them. It's more of like a... But will it make you happy? A lot of people, even like if your foot accidentally taps the wrong color, they won't even count it, and then they'll jump down from the wall and they'll be sad. Like a lot of people get very specific about those things. But rocks be pointy, your hands will become strong and callous, and then the points will not win against you. Okay, so this is the grading system. This is the US grading system for boulders. I think some other places grade differently. And in Japan, they definitely grade differently. What about my cool, weird rock collection? Does it count if I touch those? Oh, that sounds sick. I want to see. I want to touch them. I want to touch the rocks. Just that, thank you for Shupa. Cute anime girl explains their hobby. This is why the internet exists. I love rock climbing so much. I want to take everyone rock climbing. I literally do. Like, anyone who's like vaguely interested in it, I like take them to my climbing gym and I'm like, we're gonna go, we're gonna have a good time. And then they climb stuff and I'm like, oh, you did so good. And then I'm like, I'm trying to gaslight them into liking this so they come again, because I want climbing partners. But gonna leave because of things. Thanks for a short intro, but thanks for coming. Have a nice day. So this is the grading system. V0 is the easiest, and it can go up to V10. It can go up like however high, but I personally don't see anything much higher than V10 or 12 at my own gym, because no one can fucking climb them, so there's no fucking point in taking up the wall space by setting them. Okay, so the grading system, V0 to V10, basically it's like, okay, wow, this is so fucking easy. Haha, straight gober. You just go straight up. It's just, a child could do this. Child will do it. Child will be better than you because they're lighter than you, and then they have no fear. They just go, and you're like, damn, that kid just climbed like a V4. What the fuck is wrong with me? But V0, easy gober. A straight up. Usually. I mean, sometimes there's different ones, but this is the easy one. A V10 or a harder climb is like, what the fuck is happening? I don't think this one is a V10. Okay, let me your climbing gym isn't locked in. They need a filter. They need to make all the climbs V10 plus. But I think this climb, it's hard to tell because you can't see the other holds of the climb, but it would probably be between a V5 and a V7 maybe. I've seen like a V4 with the, this is called a bat hang. We're gonna talk about this later. Like as a beginner, when you see this on the wall, you're like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are people doing? Like, is this what fucking rock climbing is about? I thought we just like touch things with our hands. Like, why the fuck are we upside down now? Rock climbing be weird. Why is there a name for this shit? Like, what the fuck is happening? But I would recommend, please do not jump too far ahead, because you're like, oh, I could do a V1. I could probably do a V4. It does not work like that. It does not work like that. They get exponentially harder, especially if you're new and you don't have technique. I think you're gonna piss and shit. So do them in order. At least try some of the easier ones first so you can see what they're like. What's the hardest climb you've ever done? I climb up to V3. I've only even been able to do V3s recently. So that's a recent thing for me. And I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking sick. I can climb a V3 now. I was so happy. I was so happy. Like, it's like moving up a single grade is like such a big accomplishment. That's why it's not like you can like skip ahead. You can't go from like V2 to V5. If you did that, like there's something wrong with you. Like there's actually something wrong with you. Also, depending on the gym you go to and depending on like what area or the person who said it, like a lower grade climb could be much harder because it's not something that's within your specific skill set. Or maybe the person who set the climb, basically setting it is just making up the climb and putting it on the wall. Maybe that person is fucking crazy. Maybe they're fucking crazy and they set the hardest shit you've ever seen in your fucking life as a V0 and no one who climbs V0s can fucking do it. This has happened multiple times to me. It's like, what the fuck is this? Are you kidding me? Grades are subjective. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. People just be making up shit because it's not like there's like a strict system. People just put up whatever they want. They just do whatever they want, man. Like So I swear to God, chat, this is a male problem. Okay, I'm gonna just say that because every time I go climbing with my girlies, they're like, oh my god, Issa, I'm so scared. The wall is so high. Wait, oh my god, wait, you did that one? That is so cool. I did something, but you know, I'm not that good. It's fine. You know, they're very humble, and then they're always willing to listen to advice, and they're always scared, and then you know, they're like chill, and then you have a good time. But I swear, if I go climbing with guys, they're like, hey, Issa, watch this. You know, the V3 you just did, I know I can't climb. I never climbed a day in my life, but I swear I can do it. And then they do it, and then they eat shit, and then they fucking fall off the fucking wall, and then they get called, the fucking nurse of the climbing gym has to come over and then take their health info because they hurt themselves. This has happened so many times. It's because I'm small and I look kind of weak, so they're like, oh, if she did it, I can do it. And it's like, it doesn't work like that, you fucking idiot. And then they hurt themselves. So don't be stupid. Don't be stupid and try to show off and hurt yourself, okay? I would attempt a V10 instantly. Honestly, I don't think you would hurt yourself doing that because you probably wouldn't even be able to start. Usually. If it's a V10, like, it would be so hard that you can't even start it. Were they trying to flirt? Nah, it's just like if you go, like if I go climbing with like a guy, I'm like in a group of friends, right? They want to show off to their friends. They want to show that they're cool. Like realistically speaking, I've heard this from other people that because I coach at the skate park sometimes, and when people listen to me, they see immediate improvement. But my friend who I go with constantly never listens. So true. They're just like, if you're, you know, you don't be arrogant. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna not have a good time, you know. But like basically like men are stronger and easier to build muscle than women. Like I think the average guy can do like 10 pull-ups, but the average really athletic girl might be able to do one and might struggle with it because the difference in muscle placement, you know, like girls have like really strong legs, but they don't really have super strong arm muscles. So like I can't do a pull-up. But I know lots of dudes who can do like pull-ups. They're like, oh, 20 pull-ups easy. And I'm like, what the fuck? So the progression level between men and women for climbing is usually like a guy will be able to climb like V3 and then they'll keep pushing upwards, maybe up to like V4. I'm bringing down the average. Men can do like 10 pull-ups. I can't even do one. I can't do one either. You're in the same boat as me, man. Pull-ups are so hard. But typically, men can like brute strength up to higher levels of climbing, but then they might stagnate for a while because they don't have technique. But women will climb and then they will improve at like a very steady rate because most of the improvement is through technique. That's what I heard from other people. I don't know if that's true. That could be like very obvious bias. But so technically I'm saying like if you're like very strong, you might be able to go to the climbing gym and then do like a V3 or a V2 on your first time. Anything above that is really pushing it. But even if you did that, that's not going to say that you're not going to struggle on some other stuff too. So yeah. Yeah, if you're strong and you are light and you have strong fingers, you know people love a good guy with strong fingers. I'm kidding. But you might find it easier to rock climb. but it's not like a, oh, you know, I'm big, muscly, and I could just brute strength everything, you know? Yeah. Real pull-ups aren't easy. I can't do one. I don't think they're easy either. Okay. That was like completely tangential and also very opinionated. So, you know, don't trust me there. But that's what I've heard from other people. And I generally, I guess, believe it. So, yeah. Okay, so do not fear, but we're gonna run down you going to the climbing gym for the first time. This is your first climbing experience. You got to the gym. You got your shoes. You got your shit. You go up to the climbing wall. It's time to climb now, okay? But first up. Chuck up, bro. Put the white powder in your nose, all over your hands. Touch your elbows with them. Touch the bottom of your feet with them. I'm joking. Just put it on your hands. But chalk up. If you cannot climb something, bro, it's not you. It's you didn't chalk up enough, okay? You're struggling on the climb today. Just more chalk. Just put more chalk. Clap your hands together after you're done, like, you know? So you don't have too much excess, but you need chalk. Chalk is God. Love white powder. Exactly. I swear to God, because I get dinner with my friends after I rock climb, and I bet they think we're all crackheads because there's so much fucking white powder. But yeah. You need chalk. Chalk up, bro. I swear to God, like when I go climbing with new people, most of the time they never chalk up enough. Like I look at their hands and it's fucking dry as the fucking Sahara Desert. By that I mean they're soaking wet, their palms sweaty, knees heavy, and they need more chalk. It's practically crack. Yeah, you know, I would live and die by chalk. Got here. First rule should be to have no protective equipment because it's uncool. Actually, bouldering doesn't really require protective equipment though, so I guess you're right. Okay, the other thing is, please practice falling, okay? So, you know, you might fall even when you're not planning to. You might slip. It's not even a skill issue. It's not even like, oh, you know, I don't need to because I'm not gonna fall ever. Practice falling, you dumb bitch. So, like, the friend who broke her leg from rock climbing the second time she went rock climbing, she didn't practice falling. That's literally how she broke her leg. Don't be like her. Don't break your leg. Stuntman skill. Yeah, I think it's just like a general fall. This is like a diagram I found off Google, but you land on your feet and you roll onto your back. You know, you want to distribute the weight. You could do like a sick flip or whatever the fuck. You can roll a little bit onto your side. Try not to put too much pressure on your hands. Don't try to catch yourself mid-fall. Yeah. Be careful. Don't break leg. I don't think it's very well, it's definitely possible because it happened to my friend, but if you take good care of yourself, I think you will probably not injure yourself. But yes, so I would recommend climbing up very low and then practicing jumping down and then go a little higher and then do that till maybe the top. You don't have to do it to the top though. Jumping from the top is really scary. Like when you're climbing, the floor always looks way further than you think it is. But one of the things that helped me improve in climbing was actually not being scared of falling anymore. So I would like practice falling because a lot of the hard climbs, like if you miss, you're gonna fall. So if you're scared, that it's gonna make the climb harder for you, I guess. Like people say that half of the struggle with climbing is mental because if you're scared and then you don't trust yourself, you probably won't be able to finish the climb. So yeah. Please practice falling. Don't lock your knees. Yeah, don't lock your knees. Make sure to distribute the impact by like rolling. Don't just like land on your leg, you know. Try to distribute your weight. I have heard stories from friends who have taken their friends rock climbing and they took someone and that person was like, I don't need to practice falling because I'm never gonna fall on purpose because I'm not gonna fall. I'm too good. And then they had a really shitty time. And they couldn't even climb V0s. And it was just like, bro, like you need to practice to fall, you know? Yeah, check below you. Make sure no one is standing underneath you. Most people know better than to walk underneath climbers. But if you see like a fucking 2-year-old child, you know, they might wander underneath you. You don't want to like crash your fat fucking ass down on the toddler's head. But yeah, normally you should look down so you know where you're gonna land and prepare yourself mentally. Isn't that the rule zero? What, rule zero to practice falling? I don't know. A lot of people will not, because they're like, falling, uncool. They're like, it's not cool. Nah, you need to do it. You need to do it. The harder climbs you do, the more you're gonna fall. So, like, if you climb, you're gonna eat shit so fucking much. Get good at it. Get good at eating shit. If anyone's below me, that's just natural selection. Yeah, you know, the suspicious stain on the gym floor. Okay. The other thing is stretch or die. Or die. I would do my vocal growl thing, but I don't think my voice is gonna like that today. Do you like this? Don't look at her feet. Don't look here. Don't look. I'll cover it with my mouse. I think it's from Aeromongus, I'd say. I just looked up anime girl stretching. So, hopefully... I don't think it's AI. I don't think so, but... Guess I will die. No! No, you need to stretch. You need to stretch. You can do warm-up climbs by climbing, like, some easy stuff to, like, get warmed up. I swear, I also see a lot of beginners. They just go in and they just start, like, fucking climbing. And then if you do, you can give yourself, like arm pain and, like forearm pain, wrist pain. You don't want to be in pain. You need to stretch. You need to stretch. Yeah. You need to stretch. I love climbing, but none of my friends want to go. No! Just convince them. Gaslight them into going. But otherwise, go to the gym and then try to find people maybe there that you can climb with. But I hope your friends will go. I believe that everyone should go climb. What do you mean you don't want to climb? But, yeah. Like, honestly, stretching is kind of hard, chat. Because especially when I first started out, I was like, I don't know what I need to stretch. But if you don't know, just like climb something and then like think about like what part of my body is in pain? Like what do I need to fix? And it's definitely different per person. Like one of my friends has really strong arms and like they will stretch their tricep area or like their arms. Like I don't know. For someone like me, I have to stretch my wrists a lot. Like I get a lot of wrist pain easily, and then I do a lot of neck stretches. Like I swear no one else does that shit, but like I'm always doing neck stretches and stuff. What do you usually have to stretch? Everywhere. I don't know, everywhere. I don't know. I'm not a professional in this. I just dick around for an hour and then I'm like, okay, trying to try something hard now. Usually that's what it is. Yoga helps, yeah. You should definitely stretch your legs and your arms and your shoulders and your abdominals and your hands and your feet and your fingers. That's literally just everywhere. Hold on, it's time for me to blow my nose. This is the 1 hour in a nose blowing update. Everywhere. So are you flexible? No, I'm like the least flexible person I know. I can't touch my toes. So I have to stretch my hamstrings a lot too. They always hurt. If it moves, stretch it. Yeah, I mean, stretch it. And if you're like, I feel good, then climb something. And if you climb down, you're like, wow, my arm hurts. Then stretch your arm. That's what I do. I'm like, okay, I need to stretch more. Or actually today I feel fine. But usually it's like, I need to stretch more. Okay. Let's see, what else is next? I forgot what I put in this fucking PowerPoint. Even though I made it yesterday. What a fake fan. Okay. Is this even the next slide? Let me check. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, here's my general advice. Obviously, there's a lot of advice you could give to people at the climbing gym. And I talked about a lot of stuff, and I yapped a lot. Hopefully, I did not overload you with information, but here's my top 3 tips, I would say. So you really need to keep your feet on the wall and put pressure into your feet. A lot of people like will have a lot of forearm strain when they start out because they're not trusting their feet, and it's because you have those god awful fucking climbing gym rental shoes. But like stuff is so much easier if you like put pressure into your feet as well as your hands. Like if you're legs are not even on the wall, you just made it so much harder for yourself. I was watching like a fucking Mission Impossible movie and in the movie they were like hanging from the side of a bridge or something, and I was like, bro, this is like such an easy climb. You just need to put your feet on the side. Like, if you're not putting the feet on the side, you're making your life so hard. That's what I thought to myself. I was like, they didn't put their feet on the wall. Why are they struggling so much to hang on? It's not that hard. I drink in the water. My throat is losing it. I think we got 30 minutes tops. Okay. Second Mission Impossible starts with outdoor climbing. I want to watch it. Should we watch Mission Impossible together? I'm going to be such a fucking nerd if they climb in it. I'm going to be so annoying. Oh, that just reminded me. I remembered the name of, I think he's like the world's best climber right now, but like a lot of people hold that title. His name is Adam Ondra. And chat, if you don't know this, climbing doesn't make a lot of money. Like, if you win a climbing competition, they barely give you enough money to cover your travel. So a lot of people have like YouTube channels or sponsorships and stuff. So all the best climbers in the world basically have a YouTube channel and you can watch them. So Adam Ondra is like considered right now to be the best climber in the world. Yeah. That's how you know you're hooked on a hobby, when you start critiquing its appearance in movies. Nah, I think it's when you start watching YouTube videos about it. It's over for you. It's fucking over. I was watching climbing TikToks and now I'm watching climbing YouTube videos and they're 20 minutes long. It's over for me. It's over for me. Another person I would recommend watching. He is my favorite climbing YouTuber. His name is Magnus. Wait, what's his full name again? Fuck, I forgot. Magnus Midtbo. He's from Norway, I think. And he used to be a professional climber and now he makes climbing content on YouTube. Yeah. He's so cool. He has his own climbing gyms and he has his own climbing chalk brand. So you can actually buy his chalk and apparently it's the best in the world, but the shipping is $40 fucking. Yeah, I used to watch him. Yeah, he's super cool. I love watching his videos. I'm like, I watch them and my hands would get so sweaty and I'm like, oh, thinking about how I could climb this, except for none of the climbs are within my skill level because they're so fucking hard. He's a very interesting creator. So maybe you can watch him and then slowly get gaslit into going climbing, you know? How can chalk be expensive? His chalk is like $20 per bag and then it's $40 for shipping. So it's $60 to buy a bag of chalk from him. Blonde tweet. Listen, are you... I don't even know what to say. But yeah, apparently it's like delivered in a very nice box and he has a little nice message written on the inside, but also it's expensive because it's shipped from Norway because it's far. That's why it's expensive. So yeah. I don't know. One day maybe. The chalk brand is called Rugne. It's so nerd. Like, it's so nerd. Like, imagine someone getting into climbing for the first time. They're like, I need the best chalk in the world because it's gonna be make me the world's best climber. And they order their $60 chalk. Yeah, it's from Norway. He lives in Norway, or that's his hometown, and that's where the company ships from, I think. Okay, so the second piece of advice I have is not all climbs are the same and you might prefer certain styles. So we're going to talk about this a little bit more later, but there are a lot of different styles of climbing, and depending on your physique, you may like certain types of climbs more. For example, me, I'm pretty small, I'm pretty light, I have really small hands. So if I climb something that is easy for small hands, I'm a lot better at it. And I'm also decently good at technical climbs in comparison to like something that requires a lot of arm strength, because I'm really weak. I have really, really bad arm strength. Honestly, I don't think I can pick up a 25-pound weight without crying. So indeed, you look like a chibi. Yeah, I'm very small. I'm 2 feet tall, actually. Crazy though, because there's like kids and they're actually like 2 feet tall and then they can climb mad shit. Like, chat, basically there's like teams at climbing gyms, and if your climbing gym has a team, they're called team kids, and then those kids are insane. They can climb anything. They're so fucking good. It's ridiculous. They're really small too, so if they're small and light, it just makes it easier. I think they'll struggle more the older they get though, because then they're gonna become old and washed up like the rest of us. But you say you go bouldering? Yeah, I go all the time. I love bouldering. I was supposed to go this morning, but I couldn't. Makes the eatable, bro, like, this happens all the time to everyone. You're climbing your thing. You're like, oh my god, it's so hard. I don't know what to do. The team kid comes over and they flash it. Flashing it means you do it in one attempt. So they just go up there, they go, pop, 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 and then they do it, and they're like, just do that. And you're like, bitch, fuck you. I want to try to get into bouldering, but I don't think my body is made for it. I think you should try anyways. Try once, and then see how you like it. If you start young, your body literally changes to be more suitable for climbing. Man, I wish I got into climbing when I was younger. Instead, I was forced to play piano and not do any sports because I was bad at sports. So yeah. There's different types of climbs. If you're good at balance, you may prefer specific climbs. We're gonna talk more about that later. But the other thing is you should watch other people at the gym, especially people who are better than you. And if they're climbing the same climb as you, you can do what they're doing. Just look at what they do, look at the way they do it, just do it the exact same way. It's called stealing their beta. You're gonna play this piano. No, I don't have an electronic keyboard to play for you guys, but beta basically just means the intended path that you're supposed to take for the boulder. So just steal what other people are doing. I say hello. Steal their omega. No. No. Parents forced me to do sports since I was a child, still unathletic. You could change now. Copy paste from someone else on the internet. Yeah, just steal what they're doing. Just steal. Or you can ask people who are better than you, like, to give you advice on the specific climb, and then sometimes they will help you out. Okay. Sorry. Wow. Okay. I forgot I put this in here. Basically, I think you should go to the climbing gym. You should go with some friends. You should climb for like 1.5 hours or 2 hours. That's like the length of my sessions normally. Hashtag slay. Exactly. No. It's not for me. It's not self-motivation. What I'm saying is you should go with some friends. You should climb for a bit, get some exercise, and then afterwards you slayed. You're a girl boss. You did that shit, and you should get a silly little drink. You should get like some boba and eat some good food, and that's the motivation. And that's like the perfect day. That's actually like the perfect day. You know, just reward yourself with good food afterwards to motivate you to go climbing. Well, I've had no friends. Start talking to the rock holds on the wall. They do talk back if you've been there for more than 6 hours. They're just like shy. So start talking to them. I think they will converse with you. No boba for me. Gotta keep my diet for competitions. But you could have boba because you just did so much exercise. You deserve it. You deserve it, girl. Okay. This is what I thought the slide was. I just forgot that I put the other thing in there. Okay. Are you locked in now? Are you back to earth? Keys ASMR. That could be an ASMR. I could actually just do keys ASMR, you know? Keys. My voice is dying. We're almost through. I forgot how many slides I have left. 5 more. I already do the gym 3 times a week, martial arts 4 times a week, plus yoga. What the fuck? You are so fit. What the hell? I think if you go climb though, you don't need to do other types of exercise. It's enough to keep you fit. Missed you, Keys. What about me? You guys don't miss me. I'm literally like right here. You don't miss me. You miss the Keys. That I can't believe that you changed Oshi so fast. You fake bitch. Okay. 5 more than Fortnite. No, I can't play Fortnite. I can't talk. Okay. We got some basic climbing types. Wait, I gotta blow my nose again, chat. God, it's gross. My nose is gross. Ah. Join. If you're in the server, I added some new stickers recently. So, yippee. Okay. So here's some basic climbing types. There's a lot more. But I feel like this is, like, if you knew this much, you could probably get away with it for some period of time, knowing these basic ones. Love the new stickers. I'm glad you guys like them. Okay, we got 3. Okay, so what is a dino? A dino is basically you gotta do a sick jump. So you start here, you're like, ooh, I'm here. How do I get up here? It's very far. You gotta jump. You gotta. So maybe if you like jumping, you're really strong. You got strong legs, strong arms. Maybe you'll like dinos. You know, I can't do dinos. I fucking hate this one. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck you. I have horrible balance and I'm not strong. So dino hard. But some people really like dinos. You go, boing. Very, very technical explanation I just gave you. We got crimps. This is my favorite. I love crimps. You know why? It's because it's easier for me because my hands are so fucking small that it's so fucking easy. I just sink my little tiny little grippers in and I put my hands in. They do hurt, but I love crimps because my hands are small. My toxic trait is thinking I can do that. You probably can. You gotta do it over and over again though. And go more. Yeah, crimp is basically you're using like the front couple pads of your finger to hold on. And then they have small holds and stuff. She admits to have small hands. I've measured my hands for you guys before. They're not that small. I just have like narrow fingers though, which also helps. Also, I would say though, if you're just starting out, you probably won't see too many of these. People don't usually set crimps or like really small holds until maybe like V2-ish, I would say, because if you don't have good training, you could probably hurt yourself pretty bad on this. So you gotta do some finger strength training before you start doing some crimps and stuff. But they're really fun. I recommend. You might hate them though, but I love them. And then another like pretty major type is slab. So basically the wall is angled inward. You can see right here, right? It's not vertical. It's angled inward and it's more balancing related. You gotta balance on your feet and the handholds probably suck ass. So you gotta go up and balance and shit. I also hate these. I fucking hate these. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bad. Garbage. Stupid. Shitty. Anyways. We got some other things to go over. Fuck ass rock climbing moves. I showed you one fuck ass one before, and then I'll show you some other ones. You hate the triangles. Oh my god. You mean like the fucking... Bro, there's like some fucked up looking rock climbing holds. That's all I gotta say. But these are the fuck ass rock climbing moves. I told you guys, all the moves are named. So we're gonna see a few. Okay, we got campusing. Campusing is what that cool gym bro does when he just wants to show off his arm strength. And you're like, okay, bitch. Can you move? Basically, it's when you don't have your feet on the wall and you just use your arms. It's very hard. I can't do this one. I have no arm strength. I hate you. If you do this, I hate you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, what the fuck is this? Where's the crack? Oh, I forgot to put crack on here. I don't know. I don't climb crack, and I don't know many people who climb crack. It's crack climbing is you stick your hands in, and it fucking hurts. And you go, but I don't know anyone who climbs crack. It's more like a traditional climbing style. Yeah, you can climb on crack. You just stick your hands into the crack, and it hurts like balls. I've never crack climbed before. I don't know anyone who does it. Okay, we got other fucked up looking one. We got knee bar. You're putting pressure on your knee to like give you tension between this and then wherever you put your feet so you can hold yourself up. Like this guy in this picture, he doesn't have any he doesn't have his arms on at all. He's just balancing with his knee. The pressure between his knee and the foot is what's keeping him on the wall and holding him in place. I don't think I've done a knee bar before either. Typically, the only knee bars I found at my gym are set like upside down. So I can't even get up there because it requires a lot of core strength. So Lamau, never done a knee bar before. Same with this fucking shit. I showed you another picture with the bat hang before, but it's where you got your feet and you don't need your hands. You're just balancing on the tips of your feet. And it's like, what the fuck is this? Backhand looks wild. Yeah, you're putting a lot of pressure on the top of your toes to keep yourself up. Also, like, you gotta think about how you get up there, right? You gotta hold your hands on something, and then you gotta kick up. You gotta kick up, so it takes a lot of core strength. I also cannot bat hang. I tried once. It was also really hard. Figure 8? Oh, I don't actually know what one that one is. Of course, there's a lot of other fuck-ass moves, but these are like the ones that you might see, and then if you recognize it and point it out, people are gonna think you're cool. They're gonna be like, wow, look, she knows her terminology, even though she's only climbed to V0. That's pretty sick. Tried once, and that's why she has a band-aid on my head. Yeah, well, actually, the band-aid is from when I got dropped on my head a lot as a child. I'll keep saying I am Batman if I could bat hang. Bat hangs are so insane. Like, what the fuck? People really just decided to rock climb, and they were like, let's just hang upside down. Like, what are you talking about? Okay. The last thing I got is the tier list of rock climbing holds that I did in a different stream. I think I did it at the end of the Dead Cells stream, the most recent one. But I'm just putting this here. This is my absolutely correct opinion. I've never done anything wrong in my life, and this is my opinion. And I know I'm right. Slopers and F tier. I fucking hate this shit. But yeah, I like really small climbs with little finger things, and I fucking love bolt holes. This is like kind of getting very esoteric though, but this is kind of showing what kind of different holds you might see. And so rock climbing is very cool. I think everyone should go rock climb, even if you're a beginner. I feel like it's easy to start out somewhat. Hopefully my presentation has made it less intimidating for you. Yeah, slipper and F fell. I fucking hate this. I can't. But yeah, you could fight me, but know that my opinion on this is right. I also love fingering. This is the fingering one. It's called a pocket, but I've never called that in my life. I call it the fingering one. Okay. It did actually. I'll try checking around my area. Good luck. I hope you have a good time. I hope you have a good time. There's, I would say, oh, it depends, but rock climbing gyms have definitely become more popular of recent. There's this really cool rock climbing gym in Connecticut. I really want to go. Like, it is a fat fucking gym. It is so large. I want to go so bad, but I'm sad there's no rock climbing in my area. Oh, I'm sad too. But I mean, you can always climb trees and climb outdoor, but outdoor is so hard to get into, man. I'm inclined to try. I believe. Which chalk do you use? I bought some random one off Amazon. It's not good. I need to replace it. I mean, quality of chalk does matter, but like, yeah, I kind of have like mid-tier chalk right now. I'm waiting till it runs out. So yeah, when I bought it, I didn't know the difference. Yeah, okay. That is it from me today. I know it's a little short. My throat is killing me. So I'm gonna banish this to the shadow realm. Do you like my background? Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Ah, I closed my BGM by accident. Are you kidding me? The voices. Let's just switch over to my other stream because it has the BGM. Oh my god. Okay. Hi. Think you're cuter today? Oh, because of the band-aid? You like broken women. Is that what it is? You yapped well. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about rock climbing. I really do like rock climbing a lot. It's like the only kind of exercise that I've been able to do consistently that I actually enjoy. And I think if it did that for me, hopefully it can do that for you as well. I love listening to people talk about their passions. Well, the next one is gonna be about yaoi. I'm gonna do the presentation on the Omegaverse. I'm kidding. Thank you for geeking out climbing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Hold on. Gonna go finger some holes. Yeah, good luck. I also be fingering some holes. Not mine though. I mean, hold on. I'm looking. I'm joining the Discord, but can't talk. You have to react to the rules. Is anyone streaming? Why are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? Huh? Huh? Okay. Any indies streaming right now? Huh. I wish there were more indies on YouTube that I could raid into. Is anyone streaming soon? we'll start at like 3:30 though. That sounds like a weird time to start streaming. Wants to start soon, really? Anyone playing Hades? Lamau, if you will. What am I gonna do after this? I'm probably gonna read fan fiction and hopefully rest up. I'm pretty sleep deprived right now, to be honest. Hades, no, don't make the Hades joke. Fuck you. I'm just in pain. Oh my god, there's so much phlegm in my throat. I really do truly have cum throat today. I know I complain about cum throat all the time, but this is like, I can't even speak. There's so much cum in my throat. Maybe I should shut the fuck up. You guys wanna go Asmer? You guys wanna go to Asmer, huh? What do you mean? Why are you staring at me? I don't know what you're talking about. You guys wanna go to ASMR? You know, my voice was pretty chill today, so I guess ASMR could be fine. Yeah, to recover? Oh yeah, okay. You can recover from my brain damage at Capos. Okay. 99 deep sleep guaranteed. 2 hours of relaxing binaural ASMR. Okay, she's probably got a half hour left. What kind of ASMR? I think she's gonna... I don't know. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't even know. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming today. Bye-bye. Bye.